Good morning, children. Continuity of the lesson Mother's Day by J.P. Priestley. Children, in my last class, I told you that Mrs. Pearson, who was actually Mrs. Fitzgerald, was of the opinion that sometimes it did people good to have their feelings hurt. But Cyril doubted her words. Now let us see what happens in the next part of this drama. Mrs. Pearson, you should remember, was acting as Mrs. Fitzgerald severely. She is talking harshly to Cyril. Possibly you do. She thought that he might have some doubts on her words, but what I doubt is whether your opinion is worth having. But she doubted whether his opinion was of any importance, whether his opinion had any importance. What do you know? According to Mrs. Pearson, remember, she is Mrs. Fitzgerald, and this fact is not known to Cyril. According to her, he did not know anything, nothing. You spend too much time and good money at greyhound races. She thought that he spent much time and much money at greyhound races and dirt tracks and ice shows. These were the things he was fond of, and he spent his time, much time and much money on these activities. Cyril sulkily, not in a pleasant way, showing that he was upset. Well, what if I do? Cyril thought that Mrs. Pearson, his mother, should not have any objection if he spent his money and time in the activities mentioned by her. I have got to enjoy myself somehow. He wanted to prove his right. He wanted to show that he had every right to enjoy his life anyhow. Haven't I? This is a question tag. He just wanted her to confirm whether he had a right to enjoy his life his own way or not. Mrs. Pearson, I wouldn't mind so much if you were really enjoying yourself. Now, Mrs. Pearson thought that he was not enjoying his life, really. But are you? She wanted him to confirm whether he was enjoying his life really or not. And where is it getting you? She was of the opinion that his enjoyment was not taking him to any particular place. There is a sharp, hurried knocking heard of left. Suddenly, someone knocks at the door. Hurried, quickly, sharply. Where? In the left hand side. Cyril, might be for me, I will see. Cyril thought that someone had come to see him, so he wanted to go towards the door to open it. Cyril hurries out left. Cyril immediately goes towards the left hand side. In a moment, he re enters. After a moment, after some time, he came back, closing the door behind him. After entering the room, he closed the door behind him. It's that silly old bag from next door. Note the words silly old bag. These words he has used for his neighbor Mrs. Fitzgerald. Once again, children, I want to remind you that he did not know that the person who had knocked at the door was his real mother. He did not know this fact. He thought that that person was Mrs. Fitzgerald. And the use of the words silly old bag suggests that he did not like that person who had come and knocked at the at the door. And one more thing is important for you to know here. Everybody in Mrs. Pearson's family, her husband, her daughter and her son, in fact everybody was upset because of the tension created by Mrs. Pearson, who was actually Mrs. Fitzgerald. So this was also the reason because of which he used such words. Mrs. Fitzgerald, he told Mrs. Pearson, whom he thought to be his mother, what did he tell her? He told her that Mrs. Fitzgerald had come. He used the word silly old bag for Mrs. Fitzgerald. These are not appropriate words. You don't want her here, do you? He thought Mrs. Pearson perhaps did not want Mrs. Fitzgerald to be there. Mrs. Pearson softly, quickly, and in a rude way, certainly I do. She clearly told Cyril that she wanted Mrs. Fitzgerald to be there. Ask her in. She wanted Cyril to ask Mrs. Pearson in. She wanted him to bring Mrs. Pearson inside the house. And don't call her a silly old bag either. And she forbade Cyril to call her a silly old bag. She did not want him to use objectionable words against Mrs. Fitzgerald. She is a very nice woman with a lot more sense than you will ever have. Again, her rude behavior is obvious towards Cyril. She thought that Mrs. Fitzgerald was a very nice woman and she had much more sense than Cyril would ever have. Cyril would never be as wise as she was. Cyril exits left. Cyril does not respond. He once again goes towards the left hand side, in other words, towards the door to open it. Mrs. Pearson finishes her stout, smacking her lips. Mrs. Pearson has already finished her stout, smacking her lips. Children, I want to stop at this word, smacking her lips. These words, I want to stop here at these words. Closing and opening your mouth loudly to express a strong wish to eat something you like very much. Closing and opening your mouth loudly to express a strong wish to eat something which you like very much. Now she has already finished her stout. Mrs. Pearson was Mrs. Fitzgerald. Cyril re-enters left. Cyril entered the room from the left hand side, ushering in, bringing inside Mrs. Fitzgerald. Mrs. Fitzgerald came with him. He brought her inside the room. Who hesitates in the doorway? Now, real Mrs. Pearson has come. We find her hesitating in the doorway. Do you remember? She had been sent to Mrs. Fitzgerald's house by Mrs. Fitzgerald herself. Come in, Mrs. Fitzgerald. Now, Mrs. Fitzgerald, who was acting like Mrs. Pearson, told Mrs. Fitzgerald to come inside. Mrs. Fitzgerald moving to left center. Now Mrs. Fitzgerald could be seen going towards the left center anxiously with a worried look on her face. Now Mrs. Fitzgerald is real Mrs. Pearson. I just wondered if everything is all right. Her speech is full of hesitations. She was telling that she just wondered if everything was all right. Cyril sulkily, he was upset. I have already told you. No, it isn't. Cyril answered that everything was not all right. He did not recognize his own mother because of the effect of the spell which Mrs. Fitzgerald had used. Mrs. Pearson sharply. Mrs. Pearson said in somewhat rude way. She said quickly and rudely, "Of course it is." She told Mrs. Fitzgerald that everything was all right. "You be quiet." She wanted Cyril to be silent. She did not want him to interfere. Cyril indignantly and loudly. Cyril indignantly losing his temper, angrily and loudly, "Why should I be quiet?" He did not want to be silent. He objected the words of Mrs. Pearson, whom he thought to be his mother. "Why should I be quiet?" He asked her why he should be quiet. Mrs. Pearson shouting. Mrs. Pearson, who was actually Mrs. Fitzgerald, and this fact was not known to Cyril. She also shouted, "Because I tell you to, you have to be silent," because she had told him to be silent. "You silly, spoilt young pycan." She thought that he was a silly person, foolish person, a spoilt, destroyed person, young person, pycan. Sometimes, children, we use some unnecessary words, abusive words. This word pycan is not an abusive term, but here it has been used as an abusive word. Abusive word. Mrs. Fitzgerald protesting nervously. Now Mrs. Fitzgerald, who was real Mrs. Pearson, she started showing her protest. "Oh no, surely." The way she was talking, it was clear that Mrs. Pearson, real Mrs. Pearson, had arrived at the scene. Mrs. Pearson severely. Now Mrs. Pearson, who was acting as Mrs. Fitzgerald, she is using harsh words. Now, Mrs. Fitzgerald, just let me manage my family in my own way, please." Now she wanted real Mrs. Pearson to let her manage her family in her own way. Note the word please, which has been written in an italicized way. The last word of her sentence was please. In fact, she was requesting Mrs. Pearson, real Mrs. Pearson, to give her some more time to manage her family. At first, her voice was harsh, but the word please at the end of her sentence suggests that she had made a soft request to real Mrs. Pearson to allow her to carry on her task of improving her family for some time. Mrs. Fitzgerald, "Yes, but Cyril," real Mrs. Pearson, "Yes." She agreed, but she wanted to know something about Cyril. Cyril, sulky and glowering. Sulky, he was already upset because of the behavior of his mother. All this was happening because of the effect of the spell which Mrs. Fitzgerald had used. Glowering. If you glower at somebody, you look at him in an angry way, angrily. "Mr. Cyril Pearson, to you please." He did not know that he was talking to his mother, real Mrs. Pearson, the person who had knocked at the door and whom he had brought inside. He looked at her angrily when she used the word Cyril for him. He objected. "Mr. Cyril Pearson, to you please." He told her that he was not Cyril for her. She should use his complete name, Mr. Cyril Pearson. She should use his complete name, Cyril Pearson, because he was a neighbor. Only those persons who are very close to you are allowed to use your names, incomplete names. So he objected. He did not like the word Cyril used by his own mother, but he did not know that she was his real mother. He wanted her to use the words. He wanted her to use his complete name, Mr. Cyril Pearson. Do you please? He also used the word please. He requested her to use Cyril Pearson for him, Mrs. Fitzgerald. He thought he was talking to Mrs. Fitzgerald, not his real mother. Cyril stalks off into the kitchen. Stalks off. Stalks off. Cyril leaves the place angrily. Okay? Cyril left that place angrily, showing his arrogance. And where did he go? He went towards the kitchen. Thank you, children.